Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Build Eldath Grove. So we're going to be doing a little bit more of the interior with the Druids Cave, which is why I've got shaders off, obviously. So we need to... Well, actually, first I was messing around with these. So I've literally just got the Conquest mod update. My god, do I love this chest. I love the nice little chest thing here. I've also loved this. This is awesome. In my head, this might be the best bit of it, I think. Just be able to do, like... diagonal stuff is just cool. It's just goddamn cool. So I've started to mess around with that. Not really gone too far with it though. So there we go. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of these as well. But I think those I've just added a load into it. There's also a load of other stuff as well. I'm not so keen on the masonry blocks with red. I'm not really too sure where we can use these yet. Which are these two. But I do quite like the other one. So we've got this one I'm not too sure about. This one that one I do like, actually. I do like that one. And I'm not too sure about the clean version of this one either. So I don't know. I don't know about those two. But apart from that, I really like the rest of the update. I don't know what you guys think. This seems quite cool. I've tried out a couple different doors for this. All of them just look rubbish, so I have no idea what we're going to do yet. I've put in a floor, and I've also put in the ceiling bits, so they look pretty good. And yeah, we're pretty much going to whip through the interiors of these. Now I think that we're going to have like fur beds, you know, they're not going to be really fancy or anything like that. It's going to be pretty bog standard fur bed. They might, it depends on how, the Druidic Order going to have a lot of money? I guess they would, wouldn't they? Yeah, they might actually have some money, so we might even give them a fancy wardrobe. Yeah, that fancy wardrobe here, like that. There you go, they've got a nice fancy wardrobe thing there. Don't know what else they need. Just knock that out there. They might also have like a chair or something like that. And this one I might make out of wood, but I'm going to use a fancy type of wood behind them. Which the one I was looking for might be this one, Elven Carved Beam, Dark Carved Beam. I quite like the Dark Carved Beam. I think this one looks really cool for a trapdoor, that is. So we had like a chair over here. Do like that. There you go. Too big is what happens when we do that. So we have it on the side, or we have chair this way, maybe this one. And then we'll have a little table, and on that table there might be some books or something. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It depends on how. Now this room probably wouldn't be used for that much. They'd probably just sit on the bed and read books, wouldn't they? They wouldn't really. I can't imagine them sitting. I think they'd be quite social. Would they be quite social? I don't know. We need to decide on that. You know, how often do they go out? Right, where do we go with... We'll have a little bit of Elven as well. We'll use this Elven drawers, right, as a base. And we're also going to have a bookshelf. And do we go with the Elven one, Elven bookshelf? Could do, couldn't we? Yeah. Still want to make it quite square. It's just that... You know, how do we... variate it a little bit? The only thing I don't like about that is the top. Not too sure about it. And even the bottom, actually, I'm not that sure about it. Right, let's switch those out. Switch this over to probably cupboards, which I know I overuse, but I really like the cupboards and also the old bookshelf as well. So let's grab that and that. I will just have this on the side here. Now that's changed. I don't remember them having that. Have they added? I'm guessing a texture has been added. I'm guessing. I haven't seen that before. I don't know what you guys. That's pretty awesome. It's like some candles or something. So I think all they'll have then is an end table of some kind. Maybe over on this side, which will just have some lights on it. So maybe they're all going to have lights on like this, and maybe a chest, which is just going to be it. I think they need to add this chest into the main menu. I haven't found it yet. Anyway, I haven't found it by just looking. So don't know. Don't know what you guys think, but there we go. So we have like a little chest there. That'll be it. That's all they belong. It's a pretty minimal. Well, I said pretty minimal. They've got some clothes. That could be the clothes. So say if it's a priest that comes in here, they'll just have some basic clothes. The question is, do we have a locked door or an open door? And I'm actually going to go with one that has a view into it because they have nothing to hide, right? That's going to be the kind of thing of it. Just don't know if it fits. Yeah, well. Be fine. Throw these in, knock these up. the main bit of this episode, probably what we're going to do is the kitchen and stuff like that, most likely. So I'm going to try a couple different, just using this as a basic setup, try and do a couple little versions of it. So if we do something like this, have that there. Even doing that, I need to throw it on the floor instead. Do that there. Right, so they got that thing there, have this here, and we'll have a chest there or something like that. There we go, that's the variation. Is that right? No, it's fine. This one over here might be bed next to the door. This over here, that there, that there. On the back wall, they're actually going to have their thing like that. Okay, there we go. So over here, we'll do it over on this side maybe. It's pretty much the opposite of the other one, isn't it? But it'll be fine, right? And they're gonna have that at the end of their bed. I'll have this here, right? Covered vertical slab, yeah, is that one, isn't it? Yeah. Put up there, and that one goes up there as well. Right, that's got everything. Yeah, it's got everything. And not all of these will be lived in, but they might all have. You know, they might all be ready for somebody to actually, you know, come in and greet with them or whatever, like a traveling, one of the traveling guys, traveling druids or a priest or something like that. That will come in. So one, I've got this one. What did I do on this side? Did I do something completely different? Yeah, I did that on that side. So I'll do this one. Going directly across. That one's across there in the corner. So we'll do one right here. Put that in there, put that in there. That in there. There we go, and that there. So that's all we're going to do for that. Okay, so I think I've now got 6 rooms, roughly variated, not really. But that'll be fine. So that'll be like the living quarters. So these are druids or priests of the order, or it might just be, you know, if people are really poor, maybe they also come and live in here as well. Maybe, I don't know. Depends on what we want to do. Right, I think what I'll do is grab each of the pillars. That one and that one and that one and that one. Okay, and see how we want to do this. So I think, what was I doing? Let's have a look. So for the bottom bit, it's this one. And then we go 1, 2, 3. That's what I've been doing. So I might continue that pattern on. What we'll do is we'll set up one pattern of it, and we'll do a little bit of world edit to speed things up. So that'll do fine. Right. But at the minute, this definitely, it makes me feel like it's very dwarven, isn't it? It's a really weird style. Well, it's not really weird style. It's quite interesting. I quite like it. I quite like dwarven stuff. So this is might be that we end up doing doing some dwarven after this. I don't know yet. Gonna see. It depends on what you guys think. If you guys like it, then I'll definitely do it. I have no problem at all with doing some dwarven. So I think it's quite cool, quite fun. Yeah, just do some trapdoors on this bit. It's just to make it look a little bit different, and then the other ones are just a normal. I don't know if we want to, you know, continue that on or not. At the minute, I've just left it, but. Can always do that. Right, so this is one of our sections. So I don't know how far it's going to go back. Right, so yeah, that one goes to there. This one will go to there. Is that right? Does that one only go to there? Yeah, it does, I think. So we want it to go to the ceiling. Would you know you want it to finish up there? That's fine. Absolutely fine. Right, so if we just do stack 2. Yeah, we'll do stack 2. Just make it go down to here. Then on one of these side rooms we'll have probably this one here. If we get to this corner, grab that one, right? That there. That there. Well then, probably on this side. Just cut this through here. Right. So if we go underneath this thing, right? 1, 2, 3. Don't have a pillar, right? 1, 2, 3, right? Got that. And And then maybe a pillar again. Do you want the pillars showing inside this room or not? I think I did last time. Yeah, I did last time, didn't I? So yeah, I'll do that. So I'll put that there. Pillar will move by 1. 1, 2, 3, and then we'll have the pillar there. Right, okay, so if we do this, I think this will be 1, 2, 3, 4. We do 4 high for now. Something like that will do. That's quite big actually, isn't it? Yeah, so that's quite a big area. I'll do for now. We'll try it. Anyway. So there we go. Have some sort of doors here. I'm guessing we'll do something like more like this. And with this one, have we got any? We've got slabs, haven't we? But we want it to look like rock or not. That's the only thing. That looks better actually, doesn't it? Just have that instead. Yeah, I might go with that. I think that looks a bit better. And then just for this first layer, we'll switch that out there. It's look a bit more rocky and solid. So I'll try that. Right, okay, there we go. So there we go. This is what we get. We'll have this. This will be the kitchen. Well, not really kitchen. The not the kitchen. The living-y bit. Definitely. Right. So maybe we'll do. I wonder if we push this back. Can we push this back? We can't really because we've got this wall here. So we can't push that back, but we can. That's fine. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just does be near perfect, right? So if we can actually here do something that makes it look a little bit more interesting, just on each of these sides, this side and the other side, right? So I might, if I do something here, I can then copy and paste it. That's a good plan, I think. So because of that, this side here, we'll do the similar kind of thing here, right? But we'll try and make it a little bit stylish. Something like that, right? What have we got here? We've got some stairs. Got this one. Nothing really much, have we? What I can do though is I can have these good up, which will mask that back bit, and maybe actually have some runes or something like that. That would do it. Runes are always good. This bit was runes. So we just get a load of N's. Oh, it's not N's, is it? It's an I and a Y. Whatever that means. Are these all the same then when you go up? That's weird. I didn't realise that. I thought it was all... I thought it was different, like just completely random. It's not. It's not what I thought. Don't know why. Okay, it's fine. It's not a problem, but different. Right, and then here I think what we need to do is... it's mainly something to make it look interesting. That's all I'm trying to do is get it to look a little bit more. That just looks boring. So it can't be that, but that one makes it look a little bit more interesting. Maybe in vertical slab it. Even something like that is alright, isn't it? It's just this bit here. That's what we do with it. Or we just go up. We just have nothing, it doesn't get finished up at all. The slab goes in there, but if the slab goes in there, you see the top of it, Or this. That's better. Okay, so maybe we do this instead then. If we do that, that needs to be a rune. It's not too bad, because then it fits in this freestyle. It just means we've got these kind of like in and outy bits, right? There we go, that'll do. Right, okay, let's copy and paste that. And spin that around. Stuff. Go. Right, we need to grab behind it as well. And what we'll do, if we do copy here, right? I can do a flip to the left. And that'll be right here. Then we can just do this. Paste. Right, okay. Now the back wall. Do we want to do anything spectacular here? Maybe. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. See, let's throw this up here. Well, the other thing with this is we can actually knock that back, couldn't we? Look at this one. Just don't know. Ooh, that looks kind of cool, doesn't it? Yeah, we'll do that. So it's good when you come up with something slightly different than you've done before and it looks good. Oh, that one there, we go. So that's cool. So we can do something with the stair here. You know, like that, or that. It's a slab, isn't it? Yeah. There we go. That to me looks really, really cool and really funky. I'm actually tempted just to paste it on the back because it seems to work really well. So we flip this over to this side, and it goes there. What I'll do is if we rotate it, but we don't want to rotate it 90, we want to rotate it 270, don't we? Yeah. We just paste this. Right. I don't know what happened then. Wait, which way are we going? So if we pasted it, right, this was flipped to the left, and then just pasted it this way. So I wanted to rotate it. If I rotated it at 90, it would have gone that way. So I guess that it just didn't do it. I don't get what's happened. Oh crap! I didn't mean to delete that either. Right, okay, let's go back in here. Figure out what we just took out, which I think was just one of these. Yeah, it was just one of those. So let's just go back in, fix it up. Right, let's copy from this side this time, since this doesn't matter as much. Right. Copy from there. And if we're doing copy, then we'll do rotate. I don't know if this is going to actually work, obviously. 270. There we go. Okay, it did work. It just didn't work on this bit, but that's fine. You know. So that there. And we'll do. Sort these ones out. Oh, we don't need to worry about the other ones. Oh, it connects into the sides as well. I did not. Oh yeah, of course it does. Ah, that's why it looks so interesting. Because it connects into the sides here. Of course it does. Yeah, look. Ah. So do we want that, or do we want the pillars? We could have it completely separate, couldn't we? I quite like it separate, so I'm going to go with the separate one. Same on these as well then. This one here just goes up to the top. There we go. Let's go with separate, separate, separate. I wish I'd done that at the beginning, because that would have obviously saved us a little bit of time, but it wouldn't have done too much at all. So it's fine. There we go. Right, okay, so this is the room that we've got for, this will be like the dining hall type thing. It just makes me want to do Dwarven now. Really quite badly. But yeah, we'll see about it. I'm going to probably do a video at some point, which I'll just basically be where do you guys want me to build? Oh, it's 1.6. I did not realise it was normal stone. 1.6 like that. But what's one thing I do want with it? Oh, let's just do the same there. One thing I want with this, I think, is yeah, some of these tiles or something going through it. So we have tiles there. Or we do some sort of pattern of some kind. I don't know if we're going to be able to do a pattern of some kind. Well, have we got like a regular? Whoops, if we go for the middle things, rather than wherever I'm going, which is just seems to be everywhere. If we went for those ones. Okay, that joins up to there, that's quite good. Right. Something simple like that will do. Right, so this will be the room thing. So I have these going across. Roof is on the ceiling as well, and we'll have the slabs on it as well. This does look like it's dwarven, so it's maybe we do it as a, you know, it was a dwarven one, because it does seem very heavily dwarven. Because back in the day, when the Druids were formed, they've basically formed to fight the orcs, right? So that's kind of like where they come from. So I was just looking at this and thinking this needs to go around here. Yes, they were formed as like the mages, like the mage order to basically as to collect magic and to learn magic all together in like a collective, rather than it all being separate. Because they like the Nords had magic. The this seems smaller on this side, doesn't it? Oh yeah, it is. That's because it is smaller. So do we want to move the whole thing over? Doesn't quite line up. So we lose a pillar or something. It does, doesn't it? Yeah, that's really annoying. We need to move this wall over. It's just this wall, really, isn't it? No, it's not. We need to move this wall over and then move the whole thing over by one. Like everything a little bit by one. So if we grab that corner there, right, and underneath this one, what if I actually have the block, not block, the tool. Could be like there. We just do move one. Oops. Undo. I do move two. Yeah, move one. Right. Then grab that. Oops, that's not the right one. That's the right one. Grab that. There we go. Now I should be able to just do this. I'll just sort this out. I mean, it shouldn't cause too much of an issue because we haven't moved that back wall. Right, at all. We've just got an extra pillar here, but no biggie, right? No, exactly. So that's fine. So what we now just do to cheat this? Do anything? No, we don't do anything. I think the only thing we might do is move this entire wall on this side over a little bit. And it's joining top bits as well. Yeah, we'll do that as well. Yeah. So anyway, the Nords had their own like kind of like magical order type thing. Not really a magical order, but you know that style. You know, magic. How magic's controlled or whatever, and also the elves had their own, and the druids like came together to pretty much like the druidic order. I think we're going to just call it in general, was created purely to like completely like map out magic and increase sharing and everything like that. It was quite tied highly into all the religions that we've got in the world as well. Oh, not in the religions in the world, into both. It was a mix. It was the first mix because of these mix of races being able to share ideas quite freely. It was the first mix between Nordic religion and also the elves' religion, right? That looks cool now. That looks a lot better. It's all marrying up now, so I'm quite happy. which is always good. I think that's going to be too much. If I do that, it's going to look too much. Whereas if we just keep it simple with this bottom bit, I think it'll be fine. So let's do that. Alright, okay. There we go. Keep that bottom bit simple, but roof can be complex. Yeah. No, don't need to do that. Don't undo. Don't need to undo. I need to just grab the entire roof and move it, don't I? On this bit here, just to move. Everything needs to move. Yep. So they mixed shared opinions, and that's how the religion itself kind of came about. Was to do with these two mixes, and it's kind of like it kind of evolved, especially the people that were now living in these lands like Vestia and things like that that used to be Elvish. You know, it kind of they were taken away from the traditional Nordic ways, with the Druids, you know, being this central force. They kind of went, well, actually, let's kind of mix it, and it was this mixed religion, which of how things worked from these wise men, essentially, being the Druids. So quite wise in magic, well taught, and they kind of like been discussing between themselves, between the Nords and between the elves, and then kind of like built up the religion from that, of those two ideas, like merging completely those two religions. I like this. I think it almost needs like a beam or something coming down on these bits, but no, or something. I think it's on these corners. It doesn't look quite that stable to me. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I just need to do some vertical slabbage, corner slabbage even. Potentially just corner slabbage, no? Yeah. Something like that will do. Don't really know. Try that. Something just very simple. So I think these will just look stupid. So something like that. There. Do you want to do these coming down, you know, at an angle? Or not really? I think it makes it look too rounded, personally. I'm really not too sure about these bits in the corners. I quite like this, right? I just don't know about the corner ones. I'm just going to leave them there for now, and if you guys think it's terrible, then you will tell me, so it's fine. So I've something in there. We're going to have the kitchen or some, you know, the side in this bit. So we'll get to that in a little bit. Let's just put in for now the slabs here, block above it, like that. This can now actually go up as well if I wanted to. That'll be fine. Right, I'll do a little bit of interior. So yeah, the pure mix between these two learned races, and they basically rubbed off in it. It kind of merged from the spiritual side of it and the elvish side of it, which is quite magic driven, I guess, or healing and all these different herbs and things like that were in there. It's kind of like properly mixed. So what actually happened after that, they were losing the war, both the Nords and the Elves as an alliance, and even the Druidic Order, although it did have an effect, it didn't have a massive effect. Okay, so that's all things that happened. Do we want fancy chairs in here? Don't think so. I think they're too lordy, but we might have maybe these. Might have actual chairs in this. I think maybe they will sit together or something, you know. I'll have it that separate. We'll just have it that big. We'll have a double table though. Something like that. Everybody sits at one big table and it's all kind of like this joint thing. Oh, by the way, I absolutely love this hanger. This is freaking awesome if you guys have seen this. It's just so cool that you can just right click it and then change stuff that's on it. Just awesome, isn't it? It's just cool. That's what it is. But yeah. So we'll have that kind of like, you know, being quite strong. The dwarves came in afterwards. They were actually found by one of the druids. I can't remember his name. I did name him actually. Here's one of the named people in the old history books. But yeah, he came in. He came around and was able to get the dwarves to come in. Now the dwarves were a myth before this, so nobody really knew if they actually existed or not. Like they were completely mythical. Not he. Yeah, they were completely mythical creatures. So nobody knew what was going on with those. And then they obviously came about and they did help in. So maybe we could have it as, you know, this was. Well, I don't know. It's too close. The problem is it's too close to. Yeah, it's too close on the map. We have a look at the map again. I can't see the map. Let's go to day, right? Night, topography, no, caves. Nothing will. Oh no, there we go. It does work. So it's too to the Iron Coast. So it was really the dwarves pushed back from all the way up here. I know you guys can't see the mouse, but where the mountains are, the path. The Iron Mountains was then, you know, used essentially going all the way down here and as like a proper base camp. So it's whether the I don't know, some of the dwarves stayed to study, and then they ended up, you know, talking with the druids, or they became part of the druidic order, or something like that. I don't know. Maybe that's how it got influenced. I don't know. Maybe have it as these like druid caves that are actually dwarf caves, or maybe this one in particular is actually traded. You guys come up with an idea. Come up with something that's really, really cool, because I know you will. It shouldn't be too hard for you guys to do. You seem to be always do it a lot better than I do to explain stuff, so please do. Bread basket. I was wondering what they meant by bread basket. Sorry, this is from the update. I thought they meant, right, by bread basket, because I didn't see it. Oh, the sack of bread is actually what I thought. This is what I thought they meant, but I was like, I'm sure that was already there, maybe. So that's a bread basket. Okay, that's fair enough. Bread basket there. All these fancy models now, isn't it? It's kind of crazy. Some cheese as well. Now they don't drink at all. They're completely against alcohol. Druids are. For people that love magic stuff. So I don't know what we're going to do. Maybe we will still have a tankard, because I have no idea what else they would drink out of. But they just drink water as a people. Right, we need to. That would do something very, very simple. Maybe we could also have this. It's got having some books on it and things. We can use the Elven Cabinet. No, Elven Cabinet tool. Do we want to do something like this? I think this looks too bright. That's the only thing. Problem with it. Yeah, I think I need to sort out the top texture of this one. Just the slab. Everything else seems to work. This seems to be a bit weird, especially with the directions. Yeah, I need to sort that texture out. Definitely. But yeah, that's too bright. It's gonna be go back to the old days of stuff, really, isn't it? Yeah, good old cabinets and is that empty Elven bookshelf? Elven cabinet. Elven bookshelf. No, just not bookshelf. Let's have like a load of books in here or something. You know, because that's what they like. Oops. Put that there. Put that down. Yeah, lots and lots of books. I like the hanging off one. That's cool. The same probably here as well. We'll go very simple. Lots of books on how to do lots of different things. And maybe we could just have like some seats around in here as well, because they would probably, even though this is like an eating area, they probably wouldn't eat all the time. They'd probably also sit down, talk, discuss things, and stuff like that. Metal mesh chair. Okay. So I have a little table. There we go. Like a little thing over here. Maybe we'll have like a little area here or something. We might have like area for people to study and things like that. Of that nature. I need to sort that back wall out. Why didn't I not notice that? That's crazy. It's really bad. I didn't notice at all, isn't it? God. Why didn't you guys tell me? Why didn't you guys tell me? I'm gonna blame you. Yeah, should have commented by now that I'd missed that out. If you haven't, then you need to make it look like you're paying attention. Yeah, you heard. Right, here we go. Put that in. I know I'm doing it manually. I could have just copy and pasted it, but it wasn't really worth it, was it? Probably not. That's better. Right, okay, so we've got this in here. They've got a couple little tables. We'll get some books. Books. Book. Books. There we go. Book. Quill. Somebody's studying. There we go, loads of books there. Somebody's really studying hard on that one. I'll just have somebody who's been sitting here and just writing something, I don't know. Learning in general. That's what they do. Right, we'll put those two there. That looks alright then. I'll just fix that there though. Right, we need some light in here because it's going to be so dark. So I think they would have lit chandeliers of some kind. It's just across there. Do we bring it down? Where it's almost hitting somebody in the head? Oh no, I don't think so. I don't think so. Just have it up there or something. That'll be the main light in this room. So studying will go for... Right, let's just clean up this back bit. I don't think that's going to be needed there, is it? It's just going to be these. And this, yeah. I didn't think about that actually with the other wall. Do we want to do anything with it to make it like a little feature or some kind? Similar to what we've done with the runes and things like that. Maybe we could have some like runes pushed back or forwards and do something with the pillars maybe. You know? Maybe something really pushed back, you know? Let's try something anyway. I'll do something very similar to what we did before. We'll just continue that as a style. So yeah guys, if you come up with some idea for why it's quite dwarven based, that'd be great. It could be that it's just like the dwarves were interested after the war and some of them decided to sign up. I don't know. I mean, that could be a definite possibility, couldn't it? You know, after the war some of them decided to study this religion and kind of like put their own ideas into it, and they built this, or they demanded this. They demanded like this area on the for all of the war efforts and stuff like that. They actually wanted more land, because I know that was one of the things that got them in. The dwarves themselves were actually overpopulated in their city. So when the idea for war came up, so I'm just trying to figure out what I've done here. So I've forgotten. I've got the pillar there. Then I got another pillar. Then behind that I got another pillar, and then I've got the things pushed back. Right, okay. So I need to know pillar. Right, so I've got pillar. Then I'm gonna have another pillar. Alright, so yeah, they were overpopulated, and that's why they actually came in to the war, was because they were promised some more mountains that they had their eyes on. You know, they've gone like, well, we've got a problem, we need help, we need more land, you know, pretty much is what they kind of said, and they said if you provide this we will offer assistance. And that's what happened. Came in, fought, and all that kind of stuff. Now what I might do is have some sort of like leader guy in here, perhaps. So he might have his own little, like, an office of some kind, I'm guessing. in this bit. We'll have some sort of office, why not? There we go. Alright. It only has to be quite small, so this will be, maybe we could have different levels of it, or this, you know, this is whoever's lead druid or lead priest or whatever. It's whether the druids are actually you know, themselves priests, or they're just, the priests just follow the religious side of it, and it's whether we have like the head will be in here, you know, because we could do. Right, let's just do like very, doesn't have to be big, then, you know, just be a little small thing. This will just be an office. So maybe this is the head priest's part of it, you know. He's got his own little office type thing here. Very small office, obviously, but that's all he needs. Might just go with the roof. This is quite small. Like, go with that style, you know, the cross one. You guys probably seen it just from ages ago. It's like really ancient. This one, I think, must be by now. It's like one of the oldest like style things. Like when you do that, to do it with wood all the time. But that'll do. So I have something like that in here, and we'll just have desk, we'll have a chair, and that's pretty much it. So we have that there, we have that there. We have the inkwell thingy, so I'll be writing up whatever notes and things like that, or pages. Maybe it's the scholar, you know, it could just be a scholar of some kind. Who's in charge of this to note down, maybe it's like note down the history of the land or something. Maybe that's part of the druidic order, is to do stuff like that. Perhaps, you know, could be. It's quite an important task, really, isn't it? So if you think about it, like that. All right, let's put. Damn it, put that back there. I'm trying to make this. I know it's a bit cramped, but I'm trying to make it so we can actually have a light in here. So just do that. And this is the scholar, whoever's the lead scholar of Eldath. And I just destroyed that. It's really annoying, isn't it? So all these fancy goddamn things. I'm just glad that they stay, you know. That's all I'm glad about. So I'll have the leader, the lead scholar. So maybe they note down everything that's happened in the land. They're very, because I think they're going to be quite objective. They're not going to be, you know, they will write it as it is, as it's actually happened, rather than their own view of it, right? So we're going to have that as a kind of view of them, yeah, of the actual druid order, or whatever this religion is going to be called. I'm going to have to come up with a religion order, because I think the druidic order is different than the actual religion. The actual druids as like these mage type wanderers, type Gandalf-y kind of guys who you know, wizards, and are universally accepted, except in Calandria. We're going to have that. We're going to have some persecution in Calandria, definitely. That they are actually going to be essentially like these wandering wizards that are there to help. Kind of like, think of them like witches as well. You could do, you know, think of them like that kind of role. Would be pretty good. I don't really like this because of how this ends, so I might end up putting this across. I think I'll put that one there and build that up. So make it quite small, because I don't think it needs to be that big. Not at all. So I'll build something like this. So maybe we'll have them like that, you know, they will be these kind of like mystical people that are able to do lots and lots and lots. Right, in terms of where we want the fireplace, it's either going to be on this wall or one of these walls. That's pretty much our choice. There we go. Right, let's fly up. We'll see. Yeah, we can have it coming up with this one. Not a problem at all, is it? Like at the back or that back wall. I think if it's that back wall, it'll be more sticking out of this. And I'm going to try and make it look accurate as well. I really do like Game Mode 3. It's really cool. It just makes everything so much easier. You can just fly through the kind of like ceiling and you're off, really, aren't you? Right, so if we knock this through, that one as well. I know we're going to end up editing a lot of this, but like some of it will disappear and all that kind of stuff, but it'll be fine. Let's put this in here. I have a little fireplace then here on this side, right there. And which one do we have slabs in? This one. Yeah. So if we do like a, you know, something, or what else can we do? What else we got? What else we got? Come on, let's find some of these. We got these, maybe. Oh yeah, I haven't done that quite, have I? So I'd be there. And we can't really have anything there unless we did stairs. So that's the thing we could do, isn't it? Yeah, something like that. No, I don't like that. That's overused. This one. Oh, it's alright. Get there eventually. Right, and then this will be the fireplace itself. Back in here, and I think we just go with this for walls, really. Like that. Okay. That's kind of funky, doesn't it? Might just do something like that instead. Kind of quite functional, really. And then this will go all the way up to the top. There we go, and that's where we'll have a chimney of some kind. Somehow, we'll have a chimney. I'll get the texture right in a minute. There we go, that's the one. And now at the minute it is going this way, isn't it? I know that it doesn't look very good at the minute, but I'll edit that later on. Now the only thing is the cave will get quite cold in winter, but I've not really figured that out yet. Maybe they close it up or something, I don't know. We can come up with something for that, you know, to figure it out. I think this needs to just be like something simple. And so if we go with all these, I'm wondering. Yeah, that'll do. Put that on top there. So that's fine, you'll never even know that it's there. Especially since that would be such a pain to actually dig, wouldn't it? If you imagine it, having to dig all the way through that, it'd be crazy. But that's what they've done, so there we go, we've got this in here. Oops, not want to destroy that. Then in here we'll have the kitchen, so the kitchen will also have this floor. Because everything's got this floor. It's very simple. So if we variate this, I don't know what you guys think. I haven't seen the comments from episode 1 yet, so we're going to see. Probably when we get onto the next bit that we'll have a real look at everything. But all I can really think of doing is like the smooth andesite and mixing those in a little bit to make it look old. Depends on how old we want it to look, really. But actually I think I'm going to do that anyway. I'll variate this then. Yeah, I'll definitely variate that. So I'll vary that, that in. Pretty good. I'm just going to do this for this one. And then we'll have some coals. Hot coals, yeah, sure. I'll have this one lit. And we'll have some wood log. There we go. Oh, just type in wood log and you get the thing that I always struggle to get. That's good. There we go. We'll get some flint. Something like that. Have we got any iron bars that can go across that gap? I don't know if they will or not. Pretty sure they won't, will they? Even the custom ones, I don't think they will. Oh no, no, it kind of looks alright, but not really. See what that, or we do something with these instead. You know, we have it like that. I'm very closed. That will allow us. Oops, I'll find it. There we go. Allow us to do that instead. It just makes, to me, it looks too small if I do that. Is that because we're using pillars? Is this one slightly different? No. That's not. Okay, so maybe we do just have that open and we'll just have a cauldron in front of it instead. That's fine. Have this one, and we'll get some water and we'll get some stuffed bottle to put in that. Take away the water. There we go. Right, shove that down, shove that in, do that. Have a rabbit hanging above it. Oh yeah, of course this rabbit isn't there in the actual game now. I always forget about these things. Got some rabbit in the kind of cooking that over water for some reason. Don't ask why. They just are. Right, so we're going to need a cooking service, which we're probably going to have just a stone slab of some kind. Again, because it all seems dwarven, so we'll make it like a dwarven thing. I'll have something like that. On this side, we're probably going to end up having some shelves of some kind, and I'm probably going to just go with the wooden board. Oh yeah, I haven't seen these yet, the shutters. I want to have a look at those quickly. They're pretty funky, aren't they? Whoops, am I just placing loads around or not? Right, so how do these... Oops. Oh no, I just got rid of that. Okay, so they're like the other blocks where I get really confused and delete stuff with them. It's really annoying. Right, okay, let's just get the cauldron out again. Why did I do that? Is that a misc? It's not a misc. Yeah, it is. It is a misc. Apparently not. There it is. That. Right, okay. So what's with these then? So how do you use these then? So would you wouldn't use it against a wall like that. That doesn't work. So you have to have it. Ah, okay. Oh, right, okay. Oh, it's a fence gate. I set them up like a fence gate, I'm guessing. Or not. Depends on where you punch them from. Right, okay. No, that's made it more complicated, but yep, I understand it now. It's fine. Get there eventually. Might take me a little while. There you go. They're pretty cool, but I haven't really got any uses for them in here at all. But I'll be fine. Right, so in here they're going to eat potatoes, of course. They're going to have some bread as well. They have a sack of bread. They might have some apples. They do like their apples. Turnips, why not? And I think they'll have a crate of cabbage. And maybe a crate of wheat. They'll make their own bread or something, you know. Yeah, right. I think we might have that go across to there and then do that. Okay, so if they're in here, I'm going to have a couple of these with some sacks on them. This in here. It might be that we typically do, where we have some, you know, raised up. I actually kind of want to put these over here, so maybe we do this side raised up instead. Not on the edge. Yeah, we'll do something like that. Some of these. Okay. And have that one down there. Some apples. We have the turnips there. I don't know. Have the bread on that side maybe. And up here we'll have, or down here even. And knock that one down actually at least, which is quite good. So that one is having some wheat. And then don't we have any of those, so knock that one down. Or at least that. Like that will do. Yeah, I'll just keep it pretty simple. Relatively simple anyway. Carrots, onions. Got some dried tobacco leaf, or why not? Yeah, some dried tobacco leaf as well. And this one's not going to go diagonal yet. I'm wondering if they're going to do that. Might have some of that up here or something, you know, above the door for them. I also have a painting. And you know what the painting's going to be. You guys just know what the painting's going to be. Pots and pans, of course. I might have them up here actually. There you go. So I have them up there. Onions. Some carrots maybe. Yeah, that's onions. It's carrots maybe somewhere. That's those. I'll have them there, yeah. Why not? And I don't know if we need anything else really. Not really. Need some knives obviously. Get from here. Eventually get them. Let's put those in. It's going to be there in a second. I really need a cycler for this. Really need it. It drives me nuts, the paintings. I absolutely hate the painting system in Minecraft. I wish they did it so they actually just cycled through like normal. That would even be better, because then at least if you do skip it, you know how many you've got to go until the next time you come across it. But the minute is just infuriating. I actually completely forgot about any sort of wooden plates, didn't I, inside in the other side. Completely forgot. Oops. So that's bread there. I might also have like a chopping board, so that'll just be pressure plate. Yeah, pressure plate. So I have one of those somewhere like here or something. That's it. Don't really need too much else. So we go into here. We didn't put any plates down at all. Which is really weird, really odd actually. So I might have just a couple of these around. Oops. No, don't want any there. Okay, something like that'll do. Right, so got the boss's room, we've got the kitchen in here. Nice little simple kitchen. And then we've got some quarters, so that would be for... Well, it's got 6 people quarters, and we've got obviously 8 here, and we've got 2 tables, but this would be like priests or people that are coming in to actually, you know, get advice, pray and stuff like that. So I think all we need to do then, guys, is sort out the front part of it. What is that? Stone pressure plate. Okay. Sort out the front part of it, which I think I'm going to do with this kind of like custom, you know, the muddy layer, and then we'll kind of meld it in. So I think we'll have a bit of that. Let's grab some coloured blocks for those. So it's going to kind of like meld into it. And then what we'll do, I think, get this. In terms of the actual cave itself, it needs to be quite, you know, less of the coloured kind of blocks in here, rather than you know, more of the blue to kind of make that transition a little bit easier. Definitely. Do stuff like that there, stuff like that there. Yeah, have something go down here, or maybe have that there and then have that there. Have this side go in here. Or the weathered blue up there, and one of these here. Just try and, in general, just try to variate it quite a bit. Like that. More of this. So at the minute, I know what I'll do. For the time being, we'll just do this, right? Okay, so it's all the same. Then I'm just going to grab this on my other screen, guys, because I've got the materials up. So let me just grab that command, grab a tool, do a mask. Oops. For some reason I put T in front of it, that's fine. Put that in there, right. And then what we're going to do is grab these, grab the slabs on this one. It's got carpet as well. Grab the slab on that one. If it's got the trapdoors as well, could actually use those, couldn't we? Definitely. Right, okay, so grab the trapdoor. Move that over. We'll have the 2 blocks here just in case we need them. But that will just mean we can do, you know, stuff like, well, where we get it to go all the way down to there, you know? And then have these up here. I'll just have it, maybe even have it a bit random rather than perfect all the time. We could do the same with these. No, we can't do the same there. Right, if we had one there, no, we'll do that one there. And this one will be a tile maybe, and then maybe this tile will have it actually raised up a little bit more. Maybe. I think this one needs to be a chapter or something. I'm not too sure about those, but maybe that'll do. And what we'll do is here we'll have this. Like that. I think even this one might actually need to be a dirt layer of some kind, because it'll just make it look, you know, less a big step. Like that. And the same here. Maybe the light path, medium path even. That looks fine to me. Cool. I'll just walk in here to get this. I don't like bits of it. It's this here I really don't like, so I think we need to even do that. Or vertical slab it and have another slab on top of there or something, and then this one here will be another slab. Slab in that? Slabs this slab. Like that. Get a bit of these variations, and then it all kind of look a lot nicer. There, I think this one doesn't look great to me. So we should do something like that instead. Right, there we go. That looks a lot better. Okay, that's a bit better. It's getting there now. Right. I think maybe even these ones need to be pushed back. Some stuff like that in there. And that's fine now. That's a lot better. So we've got light in here. Got no light going down in these corridors. That's the only other thing that we need, definitely. So we'll grab a hanging, probably one of these lights here. Have one of them hanging in the middle, for example. Probably another one hanging there. And we'll do the same over here, and then we'll switch off the lights. So I'll drink some milk, so we can have a look at it. It'll be quite good. Have a look at that. There you go. So it's quite gloomy, but like these rooms look quite pretty good. It's like small little rooms for people who stay in here, priests and whatnot. Quite a kind of like ominous chamber here where they'd be chanting around them, healing people or whatever, using a bit of magic and a bit of the kind of like religious worship. They'd be praying to the gods and things like that in there. Nice kitchen, so pretty good kitchen actually. And obviously the big, I really like this actually, the light really works for this even without shaders, so really happy with that. So there we go, Druid's Cave done. I think it's pretty cool actually, I'm pretty happy with it. So I think next, well, what we'll do next is we'll get on to some of the Druid graves. That's going to be the next step. So I'm planning on having one here, I think, down on this bit. So I might do like a path going from here. Now I do need to do, so I've got this path going up this way. I have marked it out, but I haven't done the smooth layers on that. So we could really do with the smooth layers. But I might do a path going from this side that goes around to here, where we get like a little Druid grave there, maybe another Druid grave there. So maybe we'll have two on this bit, and we'll have some sort of special flower growing, and then we'll have another one up here, maybe another one up here, and then have the path from this bit go through into it. So we do need to have some way, well, possibly we need to have some way of getting onto this side, because of there being an old fort up there, and also the signal tower, and how do we link that into it all and stuff. Apart from that, I'm pretty happy. So I don't know what you guys think. Please do help me come up with how we can link this into the dwarves, because it does just look quite dwarven. It does make me want to do some dwarven styles as well. It's quite cool. Definitely is quite cool actually. It's really interesting. I think it looks good. But yeah, thanks for watching guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you have, comment, like, subscribe. And yeah guys, I will see you on the next one. Later.